Hey everybody, for our chair time today we're looking at Psalm 42 verses 1 through 5. But if you have time, I would encourage you to read the entire psalm. Psalm 42 verses 1 through 5. As a deer pants for flowing streams, so pants my soul for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? My tears have been my food day and night, while they say to me all the day long, "Where is your God?" These things I remember as I pour out my soul, how I would go with the throng and lead them in processions to the house of God, and with glad shouts and songs of praise, a multitude keeping the festival. Why are you cast down, O my soul? And why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God. My soul is cast down within me, therefore I remember you. I love this psalm because it's reminding us that we're going to go through many days that are in turmoil or anxiety or fear, or we're going to go through many days where our tears are literally streaming down our face and we are eating them. But he also gives us hope in the midst of that. You see, he paints a picture for us about a deer panting for streams of water. Now, when I read this psalm as a kid, I would always envision Bambi or just a deer walking up to a stream in a beautiful meadow and nothing was wrong. But what he's talking about here, he says, as a deer pants for flowing streams. Now, I've never seen a deer pant before, but I can only imagine that if a deer were panting, it would mean that he had just come out of a really tough situation. Probably something hunting it and it's running for its life. But what's so important is that this deer knew where to go to be refreshed and replenished. He knew that these streams would give it what it needed to get through to the next day. And that's what the psalmist wants us to remember today. That sometimes our soul is in such turmoil. Our soul is so cast down within us. Some days are really dark. Some days are really hard. But what makes the difference is where we go on those hard days. Where do we run to? We need to be like the deer, and we need to run to the living water, which of course is our God. And why do we run there? Because he is our hope. The psalmist reminds us, he says, listen, even in the midst of turmoil, we need to hope in God. Hope is power. It gives us power over today to get to the next day. It gives us a reason to get out of bed that next day. And so I want to encourage you, if you're going through some turmoil, if you're going through some hard times, if you're having a rough day, I want to encourage you to go to the living water, because he's going to replenish you, he's going to refresh you, and he is the one you can hope in. And so today I encourage you to go and read those reflection questions in this post, and I hope that you continue to go